Hi guys, welcome to Table Talk. This is a really kind of easy, simple thing where three of us sit around a table. You put the questions in the computer, which we then put in the bowl, and we'll answer them. Hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or that Reddit link right there. Sup, my name is Maude.
My name is Mike.
And we got a guest!
Hello!
RickyFTW, as
Yes.
I like to call you.
I am very excited that you explained all of the rules immediately once I sat down.
Yes, now
I
you
was
got
very
it.
skimmy with the thing. I was like, okay, I get what this is.
Oh yeah, I was like, come on, Table Talk.
Okay, great.
I'm still
And you
a
were like,
little hazy
tabletop.
on how the questions get from the computer into the bucket.
Well, you got to, we have to select.
Is this
them
a
and then
Dropbox?
print
Is that what
them.
physical media looks like?
That's kind of cool if that was actually a Dropbox.
It
And they
goes
were
into an
just
actual
like a
box.
popcorn box and
This
it would
would
just
be
start
way better.
accumulating. And all these questions, you're like,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
You
Someone made
you'd
this.
fill it with USB drives, because that's the only way I usually transfer any kind of actual file.
We
But
could
then,
have so many more.
how,
questions.
okay, let's be realistic. How long before paper isn't a thing anymore?
I give it 2 more weeks.
Hopefully soon. Yeah.
2 more weeks tops.
And then there's no more.
Yeah,
What
the
about
paper industry is really upset right now at this podcast.
Yeah, did you ever see that that documentary? I think it's called Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah.
Okay, that
So they
sounds
kinda
like an
go
Australian slang.
Yeah.
Dunder Mifflin? You haven't changed your tyres.
I'm telling you,
You guys
can
make up way too many words.
It's not you guys.
No,
I love
I'm
it.
talking about Australians in general.
My
The
favorite
entire
one
population.
is that we're championing to have our currency called dollary dues.
Yeah, no, that's
Like,
great.
Is that
that's
real?
yeah, that's real.
That needs to
I'm
happen.
so on board.
Well, we
with
call
that.
them Australian dollary dues to be
dollary dues. Yeah,
very specific about it.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
What's a Dunder Mifflin?
Dunder Mifflin, it was a documentary about a paper supply company.
Right.
Just slowly going out of business.
Yeah.
For like 9 years.
Yeah.
It was
In spite
hilarious.
of absolutely incredible managerial skills.
Right.
Yeah.
You've both seen it.
I'll show you.
It's a great documentary.
About paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen it too, Owen.
You weren't supposed to wink.
Everyone's seen it.
I winked at the people at home. You do not wink. You are the camera person.
Oh, it's a.
You ever see The Office? That's what The Office is about.
I thought you were aren't you SourceFedNERD? I guess it's not a nerd show. It was just a show that everyone
You're
on
the
Earth
person
watched.
I like to pick on the least in this whole building.
I've always wondered what the hell they did. What their office
They
was.
work at a paper company.
It's established in nearly every episode as they are selling reams of it.
They reiterate.
I mean, I just get out.
I mean, they started selling tablets, like triangle tablets, towards the end there.
It's true.
I was like absolutely eating that up. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this documentary.
It's fantastic.
I'm gonna go home and
Yeah.
I'm gonna search Netflix for Dunder
And I
Mifflin.
was like, making a murder, and yeah, what? Where is
Yeah.
it?
It's just like Making a Murderer, actually.
Yeah.
Follows
Only
the
you have
plot
to watch it
very
for
closely.
3 months straight
I
to
feel
really
like
get into it.
biggest dick right now.
No, so you stop it.
But everyone knows that I've seen 14 seasons of Law & Order SVU. So if you
Okay.
want to talk about
Everyone's
the legal
seen that, but
system-
they don't know that they have because they just watch it as
Oh
it
no,
happens.
I've done it in 8 months.
I've seen this episode before, but it's completely different. It's not the same episode.
Same,
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. So
Someone
I
gets
picked.
hurt. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Just go for it.
With Lucky Dip.
And what's
then,
the thing with the camera shot?
Wood,
Oh,
you know
go
what?
ahead.
You don't want to just. You got to pace yourself out there, son.
I
Because what's
kind of let the
happening
cat
is
out of the
you
bag with
Yeah, he told me before we started shooting.
because I practiced.
Yeah.
Like,
The king of spoiler alerts over here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to.
ring.
I'm sorry. I
Get you back for.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you've read the topic, you'll roll it up in a little ball and you'll use it to flick it into
Okay,
the
great.
lens of the camera.
All right, great.
but not that.
But
hard.
But I
That
read
was
it out.
misleading.
I read it first. It's not a secret before I shoot it.
No, you read it first.
Okay, great.
And then we'll all answer it.
you read it to yourself.
Yeah.
Quick it up. Get it as
Make
far
a
And
away
then a
as you
magician comes out and is like, "Was this the question?" And my mind explodes. But you guys have no horse in that race because you have no idea what it is.
No.
The magician is just for the guest.
This show is more for you than it is for us.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you
think
for
it'd
having
be a
me.
surprise to anyone, but when I watch magic and when
Yeah.
I do, I am literally like,
I can see that. I
yeah,
can see that.
I eat it up. Even a simple card trick, and someone's like, "Oh, was it a 7 of hearts?"
Even if it's wrong. You still did a great job. You did a good job.
That is a
saw
card
that
in
one.
a deck.
The worst thing is so I went to the Magic Castle recently, and I've never been brought up to be the person they do the magic
Yeah.
with.
And
And
we
this-
should explain. That's a restaurant that's like all.
You can't go to it. It's you literally can't get in.
You gotta
So
know someone.
Yeah. So I finally get in, and then they make me like the person that's the person that helps the magician out.
Yeah, the
I'm
rabbit.
as I'm about to tell a story, it explains why I'm blanking now. Because once you're on stage, being a part of a magic deck, your mind just leaves because you're like, I kind of want to believe this, but at the same time, I want to participate and kind of keep my eye on him or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like simply like, so tie a knot for the crowd, and like, so I was like, I literally forgot how to tie a knot.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Okay, somebody else. We'll get somebody else.
yeah, it was very embarrassing. Okay, so.
And then what happened? You tied the knot?
No, he tied it for me once, and I was like, okay, now I remember how to tie a knot. But then by then the whole crowd was like, well, this guy's a plant.
Yeah. You've been up there for 45 minutes.
Yeah. It was an educational moment for everyone.
Did you get wowed? I
Yeah,
love
it was
magic.
incredible. I have no idea what he was doing. It was, and I'm completely like, totally like, magic's not real, because it isn't. But when you're seeing it that close and it's that believable, it is. I felt like a little kid again.
There is a documentary on Netflix, motherfuckers, and
Yeah.
it's all about Magic Camp. I believe it's called Magic Camp.
I think it's
Okay.
called Jesus Camp, and it's not about magic.
No. There is a camp where kids learn magic tricks.
Yeah.
And even in the documentary, there's 14-year-olds doing stuff, and I'm like, how?
Do you
How
get
did you
mad
do
when
that?
people explain it to you? And
No,
all
I
that
like
magic
it.
is
I
gone?
do like
Like
it.
that guy in the mask.
What?
That ruined everything.
Jim Carrey.
Yes. Yeah. No, there was a show in like the late 90s where he would go on and expose magic tricks.
Yeah, he did that for wrestling too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So-
yeah, he did.
I imagine that
Yes.
this guy just loves magic and wrestling and decided to ruin it for everyone.
Everyone.
Just loves anything.
I could never love it more than this moment now, therefore
Yeah.
I must destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the only
Sorry,
one.
this question. I'm so sorry. We
This is not-
digress.
It's actually about magic.
Oh,
Have you ever been a part of a magic show?
Do you know how to tie a knot?
touchy subject. I don't want to talk about it.
nice Arab says, if you could take a historical figure and write a musical about his or her life, like Hamilton, which historical figure would you choose? There's already a lot of those written though.
When we do musical questions, I don't know if Mike you figured this out by now, but I
don't
will
know if I've
demand
done
you
that.
to. I will demand that you sing them. Yeah. Remember
But
how I
no,
asked
we're
you to do a
creating
mole
it.
musical?
Yeah.
We're creating, so we're improving a musical thing
yeah.
now? Jesus.
Yeah.
My one semester at Upright Citizens Brigade is really gonna pay off.
Let's get it happening.
Do I do the shoot?
Let's get this. Yeah. While we're
definitely
thinking, we
take
need
up
a
as much time
moment.
as possible.
We need a moment. What rhymes with arc?
Well,
What?
now I know your person.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
And I'm
guess
sure that there's probably already
I
at
would
least
put it
a
on that button.
at least
I bet the
a
button
uh,
slides.
Tell him how to
shitty
do it.
off-Broadway version of that man's life already. All right, ready?
Yeah. Oh,
Nope.
that was over
Close
Owen's
to
head.
Owen.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Not so close
really.
to the
Did it.
camera mechanism.
Um.
This is bad.
This is the best part of the
Okay.
show when
Okay.
everyone
I got
thinks.
it. Got it. So
All
I
the
want to
dead
do.
air. Run the ad right now. I'm sure there's
I
ads.
think Joan of Arc would be a really great musical.
Oh, I thought you were going with Noah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Noah, that wasn't his Christian
No,
name.
I
was
never
it?
met her.
Okay.
It's all right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So,
great. Yeah. Love it.
You're just stalling because you don't have a song.
no,
Yeah.
Joan of Arc. And it would be something like this. I've only got 2 lines of it at the moment because it's really hard to write a musical on the spot. But I don't even know what key it would be in. Give me a key.
X.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
X minor, a little bit. C.
That's
Good.
Not it. What's a C, Owen? Oh, come on. Don't be shy.
So vocal until people start asking. Music is C.
C.
Plus.
Is that it? C.
Yes.
C.
That's
C.
the one.
Great. Joan of Arc. Her back is much worse than. Oh shit! I fucked it up.
right,
her
somebody
bite
else
is
go.
much worse than her bark.
Her
And then
bite
she's
is or her back?
Her bite. Well, her
Oh.
back, well, she's burning. She's on fire.
Oh.
You should have at least more than
That's
a
all I've
line
got.
that rhymes with another line.
Oh, okay, it was really hard.
All right, here's mine.
Okay. It's obviously, no matter what you do, it's
My
better.
name is Michael Jordan playing basketball in Chicago when I'm dribbling the ball. Cause I'm tall, I'll pass to my buddy Dennis Rodman. His hair is all crazy, Luke Longley.
Oh my god.
Right?
That was way too long. I didn't know we could do a person that was still alive. That's
You didn't say they had to be
It's
dead.
a
No one
his-
said they had to be
history-
dead.
it's
Person of
historical.
You're gonna tell me Michael Jordan is
She went Joan of Arc.
I went Joan of Arc.
History is everything
He's
that
still writing his
happened
history.
before now.
He could turn out to be a terrible person.
Oh, he's
Oh, well,
He's
we
going
need
to.
we've done a lot of things.
Okay. Oh man, I don't know then.
History.
Who's your
so it's
person? We'll
anyone
start off
who
with that
has
and we can
existed.
workshop it together.
Well, now I'm all thrown off because now
they're
it's
so
recent
different.
history too.
Yeah.
Who was your original one?
I didn't have one.
have an
yeah.
original
So
one.
it's,
What if we just
how about
bestow
okay?
somebody upon
How about Buzz Aldrin?
Yeah.
you? Okay.
And
Heard of
then
him.
Oh, okay, got one with that.
Wait, what? No, this is my song.
Oh, okay.
No, please go. You can have mine.
Oh, then we'll pass it on.
What?
Oh God! Now you're looping everybody.
I'm
in.
the second man on the moon. Guess what? It doesn't make the ladies swoon.
Uh-huh.
He's been
More.
married for years.
Oh, okay.
He's been married for years, just like Michael Jordan. He stayed faithful to his wife.
I think he did have a divorce though. I'm not sure. I could be completely
Buzz Aldrin?
That fucks up the
putting
whole song.
rumors out there that don't exist.
Yeah.
Well, this
so
is
we
about
had to do it in that
Buzz.
song, or is that the only song you guys know
That's all
as a
we've got.
musicals?
They're all bad so far, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that could
He
save
loves the
them?
No.
movie Hard Fuzz.
Everybody loves space. Space, space, space.
That's so
Space,
much
space,
better
space, 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 space,
Can't
space,
just say
space.
space a bunch of
No,
times.
I
That's-
would pay
That's
good money.
Rihanna just proved that wrong.
She likes space.
You know, she just said work 100 times in a song and it's a hit.
There
Yeah.
is space in my face.
Yeah.
Work is
Face,
so
face,
important.
face,
though,
face,
if we're
face,
being
Yeah.
honest.
There is space.
You know? That's also good.
Yeah.
It's not great. I'm gonna be honest with you right
Well,
now.
that's why I don't write musicals.
Yeah.
So
It's a
I
good
really
point.
think that if we workshopped it a little bit, we could come up with something.
It's
good.
okay to still disagree.
I'm gonna
Afterwards.
get this question.
I just don't want you to
Is
get
this our
angry
first
again.
fight?
No, it's not. I think your song was great, and I think anything you do with any future songs will also be great.
So
were there any famous Australian singers besides the guys that stole the nursery rhyme and turned it into that song about Vegemite? Oh, Silverchair. You guys had Silverchair.
We had
They
Silverchair.
were Australian?
Yeah.
I remember them.
Oh, we had
Yeah.
Midnight Oil.
Huh?
Midnight Oil, they were on SNL once. Do you remember?
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't
didn't
remember
even
them
know
at all.
that.
You have to know that. It's
You-
part of your
you
country's
know-
history.
Midnight Oil?
Yeah.
What song did they do? I'm just going to make you sing it.
Bow, bow, bow.
Don't point at me to help. You do
Damn it. How do we sleep while our beds are burning? Boom.
No.
We're Midnight Oil.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Dennis Rodman. Luke Longley.
Oh, it's supposed to be Earth is turning and then beds are burning. I got it wrong. This is
Isn't that
so
a Billy
embarrassing.
Joel song?
No,
We
that's
didn't start-
thinking of-
that's a
We didn't
different
start the
one.
fire?
We didn't start some fires.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
By William Joel.
Okay.
Yes, William S. Joel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Willie. Big Willie style.
Big Willie.
Hey, I got a. Ooh.
I
got a
wasn't
visual.
first on the moon, but I was still second, and hey, that's something. Look, I got my, I did my Buzz Aldrin song finally.
Yeah, yeah. A little late, but it's perfect.
Yeah, and it makes you feel bad for him too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
And not a dry eye in the house.
No, not at the
Oh,
end
no.
of that thing.
Fuck you, Neil.
Nate, call the intermission now.
I need more milk duds to get through this.
Yeah,
Why did I get that?
because you can buy snacks there.
And we need more Australian
What's a milk
treats to get
dud?
through this.
You don't know what a milk dud is? It's probably called something stupid in Australia.
It's
Milk dud is
chocolate?
like probably a kid that drank too much milk and then he just became a bit of a dud.
Huh.
No.
More of a literal meaning than anything else.
Well,
Yeah.
What's in the middle of a milk
Is it a
dud?
milk
It's
bottle?
it's like malted.
It's
Is
a
malted a
tiny-
thing?
Probably
It's a
not
malt.
anymore.
It's a malt. It's
milk
malt.
bottle.
That's what it is.
No, you're thinking of Whoppers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Whoppers
you're right.
are malted.
Oh, Whoppers should be Maltesers, and Maltesers are better than Whoppers.
I don't even know what language we're speaking.
Yeah,
in
you
this.
sound like Willy Wonka.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah.
Elephant boner 7.
Elephant bonus?
Is that the question or the
Yeah,
person that
that's the
submitted it?
person.
Do you try 6 other elephant boners
Yeah,
before you get
all
there?
taken. This is actually his 7th account. He's been banned 6 times from Reddit.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you ever regret a video or a picture you posted?
I had sexy pictures taken of me once, but they were Polaroids, so they didn't go anywhere. And then apparently
What's
one
your
of the
sexy face?
Polaroids.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
Ooh, oh
that.
my god.
If anybody
you
wants
can't
to
just pull
Photoshop
that
that.
out.
Can someone After Effects the glass breaking right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, I dare you. Get another camera while you're at it.
Yeah.
No, but apparently what happened was the girl then put them in a book or a magazine, and they fell out of the book or magazine at her place
Oh, I thought you were
of work.
published. I thought
No,
they
no,
were
no,
like
oh, no, no,
published
no,
in
no,
that.
no. Like as a bookmark,
Okay.
as a placeholder.
Yeah.
And then her boss found those, and then she got
How many
fired.
articles of clothing
Wait.
were you wearing?
0 articles, half a sheet.
Why would the boss fire someone over that?
I think it's because I was so unattractive. That
But
they were like,
That's
we
not
can't have
fair.
you associating with people like that in a place of business like this. You're out of here.
I mean,
So your picture sexually harassed her boss?
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
the
a-
only connection that I can make in my
Way
brain that makes
rough.
any
a
That's
sense.
little bit.
This is just what happens. My head has too much hair on it.
Oh, and you're overheating.
It sucks.
What? Can you just show me like a pose, the sheet pose? That
I'll show you exactly what I was doing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Naked?
Yeah, with this is where half the sheet was. The sheet wasn't covering anything
And
important.
how old were you?
I was, had to be 16 years old.
Well, no wonder she got
Girls are
fired.
making bad choices.
She was hiding
Also,
child pornography.
It wasn't my choice. Did I take a selfie? No, because those didn't exist back then.
No, let's not age ourselves.
Yeah, also, if there's a lesson in any of this, don't take naked pictures of 16-year-olds. You'll get fired.
Well, yeah, obviously the girl's in the wrong here.
Yeah.
Hey!
Not all girls.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, just the one that was
Hey!
taking
Just the
underage pictures.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not a
did you
broader
feel
thing.
seduced or did you say yay?
No, I mean, there was a camera pointing at me. I was like, time to turn it on. And then we did that.
That's a little bit too much information. I didn't need to
He
know
could
that.
not give consent at that age, regardless if he did or not.
I did. I gave consent with my eyes.
Yeah.
I said, go ahead. Like
dare
that with my eyes.
And then she's like, I know where I should keep this child pornography.
yeah. No,
Right here in a
actually,
book that everyone has access to.
What she said was, can't you put on a shirt or something? Can we take one nice picture for my family? And I said, go ahead and turn it on. I just kept saying that over and over again.
Hey.
And she
And her
did.
boss
I've just
found
met,
the photos?
I've just met
Her boss.
16-year-old Mike Falzone. All right.
Everyone's
What
like,
Wow.
"Every
video or picture that you have regretted?
Oh man, anything that was ever on my MySpace. That's yeah. I used to have like
Long hair.
just covering the eyes, dyed black.
You're a metalhead.
No.
Wait, what is it called
Well, I
again?
did I
Okay,
did
sweet.
enjoy metal, but yeah, it was like, you know, the early 2000s. It was a different time, first
Sure.
of all.
They all know.
Yeah, I had
They
the
were there.
at one point I had like the hair up in the back with
Yes.
it in the front.
Oh, yeah. That
And I
was very
like-
circa 2006.
Yeah, I
if I'm
had
not
my
mistaken.
Dickies on, rolled up with my youth large screamo band shirt.
Yeah.
Not to be
Looked
confused with your dickies.
No,
so
different
good.
Dickie.
Yeah, no.
Your Dickie, I'd imagine. Was
Yeah, mine
much
didn't get
larger.
anyone fired.
Well, if you
Yeah.
can roll it up. Oh,
What are you
Yeah.
doing right now?
answering a question.
Now I'm blushing.
Anything on my old MySpace.
I have a question for you. This is, put it in the bucket.
Yeah.
What was that like with the hair in the eyes?
It was just the classic fashion over function. You just deal with it. It's like
At
how
all times,
it's like how
though.
right now it's technically still winter in LA, so I wear a coat because it's the only time of the year it's acceptable to
Yeah.
sometimes.
but it's not.
But it's extremely hot. But I do like having an extra layer because then it hides all of the beers that I've been drinking over the past couple of years.
Sure. So it hid all the.
Just the stomach that is now erupting. I hit that age where like I was like, my metabolism will be around forever, and then all of a sudden it was like, and now I'm just waiting for my hair to also fall out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You've got high
sometimes.
hopes for yourself.
Yeah, no,
Good.
yeah. So yeah, layers are fun, but not in this heat.
How
but
many-
Leo won the Oscar and then told everyone about climate change, so I'm pretty
Now
sure
everyone knows
the
now.
cure is right around the corner.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leo.
And knowing is half the battle.
It is.
When was the last time you had short hair and no facial hair? What do you look like without that?
After the picture was taken, I had to disguise myself.
Yeah.
So I grew it out. Grew it all out.
Mike Falzone? Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Do that, pose. Sally with too many L's Sparrow says,
Well,
"Have you ever been in a physical fight? Question mark. Deets! Exclamation point.
you two first.
Yeah, a couple.
You swung a punch?
Yeah, man. Somebody spit in my mouth once.
Ugh.
Come on, this is the capital of the world, the culture, the diversity. Oh!
You all right?
He spit in my mouth. Oh!
Yeah, it was right.
Did you open it?
Every question
Did I
just
open
tried
my
to come out at
mouth?
the same
Yeah,
time.
were you just like, I bet you won't.
Nah, it didn't go like that.
Nah, mate.
It was, I don't remember what the conversation was about. There's so many physical altercations. But that one for sure. You can't just spit on somebody's face.
But
in
how'd it get in your mouth?
I
were
was
like-
probably like, and another thing!
Oh, man.
And then, right
You
in.
got to give them credit for being that accurate with
Did
their
you-
spit,
I don't have to
though.
give them anything. They spit in my mouth.
And then what? So how'd the fight turn out?
Right punch? Right
There
hook?
was some...
Without admitting to any illegal activity that you haven't served time for.
Oh, well, no, we were younger, so there was
Okay.
nothing illegal happens until you're 18. And
yeah.
then I think there was a lot of this, like a lot of sideways under punching.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm going home. 'Cause I don't need any of this. And then I would go home.
Did you land any punches, though?
Who knows for sure? There's a lot of eyes closed swinging.
What about you?
Yeah, middle school, I did the
What was his name?
Chris, the bully, and oh man, and
get
no, I
that.
did the full-on, as you do when you're a little no muscle kind of middle school dork. He was holding me down, and I just got him square in the balls.
You got it.
and
Oh,
that
yeah.
was it. And he
Game
fell
over,
over,
man.
and And that was the end
And then
of
you
that.
gutter stomped him. And
No,
you
and
were
then I
like, "That'll be the
ran. I
last
ran
time."
as fast as I could and went to a teacher and was like, listen, I did something wrong, but I wasn't the most wrong right now.
Yeah. I did
Someone else
something-
is way more wrong than
I
me.
did something pretty
So
wrong.
I've
Yeah.
met 16-year-old Mike, and then I've met 13-year-old Ricky.
Yeah.
This is the sweetest moment.
Yeah, he's way tougher than I was.
Well-
Tougher, sexier.
Yeah. I mean, at that point you were posing. I
You're a
still
little
haven't done my
sheep, though.
first.
Yeah.
I haven't done my first fireable nude photo shoot.
We
For,
can do it before you leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I mean,
do it.
it's only-
Knock it out.
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, what was the question?
Uh,
Punch.
This question, have
Yeah.
you
Oh,
ever
yeah, I
been
pushed
in a
someone down the
physical
stairs.
fight?
Cool, next.
You pushed somebody downstairs?
Why did you do that?
Recently? Here?
No, not here.
Owen?
He was in high school.
Did she do this to you? Are you okay? Oh,
Back
it's
in
fine.
Australia?
Oh, no, do it again, mate. 3 o'clock in the car park. No one knows what a car park
Car
is.
park.
Can I ask you a follow-up question since you
yes.
won't tell us the details about...
Oh, no, it's quite easy. We were just standing at, you know in the schools where all the stairways are?
Yes.
This chick had me up in a chokehold with her forearm against my throat,
Ooh.
pushed me out the door, and I was like,
Nope.
whoosh.
Oh, shit.
And she was pregnant.
Oh, no.
No, she wasn't.
You didn't know. Oh, you're fucking ruthless.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fix that.
No, that was not fun.
I
That was
hate
like
when
my
this
only
line-
real altercation.
And how old were you?
I was 14.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
had to physically fight
Oh, when I was
somebody
10, I
in
stabbed a
school,
girl. But anyway, keep going.
No,
go.
tell me
We
about the
won't-
stabbing.
I just
We
sharpened
can't.
a pencil really, really sharp, and then just
Like in
stormed-
prison, like they do in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
was the
stabbed
reason?
myself with a pencil once. Does that
Stop
count?
it. Best friend.
How did that happen?
It was in my ear, and then I'm real like fidgety. Like
Yeah.
if a bug is flying at my face, I'll fucking flip
Oh.
out. Like my
Yeah.
arms belong to somebody else, and they're
Yeah.
trying to go back to
Like a
that
Kermit
person.
flail cut to a
Yes.
clip.
Thank you, and we're back. It was in my ear, and we were coming back from gym, and I think the bell went off, and I was like, no! And I jammed the pencil into my neck, and it was hanging out for a second. I was like, pencil in the neck.
Oh, it's a bad Tuesday.
It's a pencil in my neck. There's probably some lead. There it is.
Oh, goodness.
That was a
All
roller
right,
coaster
so we're
ride.
hyper-aggressive
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's bad.
Don't fuck with us.
Should probably just chill out a little bit, the three of us.
I could have breathed my way through a few of those situations. Through a few. That was hard to
Just
say.
count
for
to
me.
10.
Yeah.
Now I'm just
Yeah.
terrified of it. Like we went the other night. We were working down in Santa Ana, and like the bar was closed at the hotel. We're like, well, we can't just not drink before going to bed.
Sure.
So a
very
group of us
adult
went
thing to
to a local Santa Ana watering hole, which I walked through the door and I was like, oh my god, this is just gonna be a nightmare for the next 2 hours.
So it went
There's
from a
just-
nightcap to a nightcap
Yeah.
in your ass.
and it was I was very scared. I was like, oh man, I hope that no one finds you attractive here. To my girlfriend, and I was like,
Oh, 'cause you
I was like,
couldn't
if I'm like,
defend her.
I'm like, I don't want to fight anyone because A, like, I'll get my ass kicked, and then B, like, I'm gonna go to jail or something like I'm gonna be on the wrong end of it, and then all of his friends are gonna be like, I don't know, this guy came out of nowhere and just started attacking our friend for no reason,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go to jail or something like that. So I'm always like very nervous. Like I was just like the next night at the hotel, I was like, man, I feel so much better that like we're just at the hotel bar. It's just,
Yeah.
it's very nerve wracking. Like the fighting scares the shit out of
Did
me.
you have to
fight
walk
as
around
a
with a
man.
limp and like a bung eye all of a sudden?
No, I was just like this the entire time, just like,
Yeah.
can we please just get like, let's make this quick. Let's get 4 shots of whiskey.
Right.
Let's get out of here.
Let's
No
get
one-
really
no,
vulnerable and drunk.
No social, no
Like a
social
wounded
drinks.
animal.
No holding a beer and having a conversation. We're here to do one thing.
Right.
We're here to get drunk.
Really?
Shots,
Really? You think
straws,
she's hot?
I'm out.
Do ya? Who's on that 4 shots, motherfucker?
I no physical aggression. Being an asshole on Twitter is way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
There's
that's
some
just called being a
distance.
troll.
No.
You
Yeah.
fight back, don't you?
What, on Twitter?
You're like, oh, really?
Yeah, I roll.
Well,
Someone talks shit about me on Twitter. I go to my closet, put on a long sleeve shirt, and then roll the sleeves up. I'm like, oh, this is what
jacket. Somebody
Yeah.
fucking
You make me do this.
I
You
put
make
my
me-
phone down and I get my laptop out and open 10 tabs and like research their entire life.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah,
you
well-
check their. You know what we used to do to people that we didn't like on like Xbox Live and shit like that? We look up their name on eBay.
Oh yeah.
And then if they bought some weird shit,
Yeah.
we would just say that to them. And we found a guy once that was being real weird and racist, and we looked up his name, and he had bought a life-size Barbie, which was in
he probably
retrospect,
had sex with it.
probably his
Yeah.
daughter, but also probably had sex with it. And then we said that over and over again, and they sign off. Eventually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they delete their entire life.
Yeah.
I just realized the last thing that I bought on eBay.
Was
What
a
was that?
life-size?
It's, no, it was a miniature. It's a miniature Dungeons and Dragons, elven war.
And you're not
wizard.
scared of that coming to life?
Well, it's small.
I haven't.
Oh, you're
painted-
not scared of tiny things.
No, I mean there's a tiny. No, I haven't painted it yet, so it doesn't look realistic.
Oh,
I
you have
don't
to
think
paint
it's going
it?
to come to life.
Why would you buy a toy that isn't finished?
Yeah. You're gonna make it look more realistic. You're gonna scare your own self.
Yes, I am.
It's like those
Yeah.
blank dunnies that everyone was buying for a while.
What?
I'm just like, there's tons
What's a
of them that are
dunny?
completely finished.
It's like a it's
a
almost like a
toilet.
canvas.
Yeah, it's just a little
Oh, okay.
A
Well, it's a
dunny?
little magic lamp.
collectible that you can make your own.
Yeah.
Google Dunny and tell me that it's not a toilet.
It's not a toilet.
I'll say it's also a toilet. Maybe
Yeah.
is the
Maybe.
biggest compromise that we'll get. Can I tell you about a fight I was almost in recently?
Oh, good.
Yes.
I was outside a Whole Foods parking lot, and a man almost hit me in his car, so I looked at him in his face. And then he said, as I was walking by, he rolled down his passenger side window and said, "What the fuck are you looking at, tough guy?"
Oh man, I have one.
What did you do?
Okay, I'll tell you what I actually did and what I should have done.
Okay, I love that because what you should have done only ever hits in like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, it was much later because I'm not that fast. But what I did was I kind of looked at him and then real quick I was like, well, a lot of people have guns and this
Yeah.
guy's
Yeah,
crazy
no.
enough to start shit at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
At a Whole Foods where
And
it's
he
supposed
looks
to be
like
tranquil, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and he looks like Zoot from the Muppets. So Owen's the only person old enough to understand.
Which one was Zoot though? I could get it really quickly.
He was the
if you just-
saxophone
Yeah, I
player
know.
in Dr. Teeth
Yeah.
and Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, got it.
So that's what I did, and I
He's
looked
wearing
at
a
him.
fedora.
Yeah, at all times, and sunglasses.
I got it.
So I
He
looked
takes
at
the
him.
fedora off and there's a gun just pointed.
Hey, what are you looking at, tough guy? So I was like, hey, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I left. But what I should
Who
have
starts a
done
fight at
was-
7 a.m.?
That's what I'm
yeah.
screaming.
That's good. That was a nice.
My eyes, apparently.
So so going back to what I had just said. First of all, we were just in London, and I always love it there because I can actually feel like a tough guy.
Sure.
Like whenever someone's trying to start shit, I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Stab me? Put me in the hospital? You can't do anything here. It's
Yeah, yeah.
fine. Everything's okay. You're not gonna get shot." But recently, so we're driving in the car, me and my girlfriend, and we come up and we're like, "The road is blocked. You can't go around this guy. What's the deal?" And the door's open. We're like, "Oh, maybe he's just running inside or something like that." We're sitting there for like 5 minutes. She's like, "Honk the fucking horn! Honk the horn at this person!" And I was like,
Okay, girlfriend.
"All right, here we go."
Love you.
Beep. And like we're sitting there, I'm like, "This is bad. I'm getting a really bad feeling about this." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna back out really slowly now." Like they're backing out, and there was a full-on crime being committed. Like
Oh, wow.
this guy was like running out of a house, and people were chasing after him. And someone jumps in the car as the other guy jumps in the car and starts like beating the window and like pinching into the window. And I was just like, "Oh my god! If I had more aggressively like honked and then sat there and been like,
You
what
would've
the
been part
fuck's
of
up
it."
with your car?"
Yeah, yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, I blamed it on her. I was like, "You almost got me fucking killed." And like she was like all upset about the fact that I would say that, and then she was
Yeah.
like, "You shouldn't say that, because what if it did happen?" I'm like, "If it did happen, you'd be a fucking asshole."
There'd be no one here to tell you the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
know
This
the
is the harsh
ultimate
truth.
reality.
Don't ever make me be aggressive.
That
Just
guy
like,
was running in the house to get the gun.
Where
they
did
have
that
in
happen?
London.
like it was a couple blocks from my place, but it's
Damn.
a lovely area.
Damn.
It shouldn't have happened there.
Yeah.
Everyone has guns.
You know,
are
everyone
shook.
has a gun.
You're shook.
Yeah,
I
that
don't-
doesn't. I didn't.
You guys got rid of your guns.
Yeah. I mean,
what
someone
happens.
might come at you with a cricket bat, but that's about it.
That would
You know,
suck.
if you have a ball, then you'll be like, "Oh, thanks, mate."
Dude, if somebody shoots you with a gun, there's a chance that you could die instantly. But if somebody
Yeah.
hits you with a cricket bat, you're gonna
You'd
need
be like,
at least 5 to 6
"Ah!"
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing about being another traveling abroad. It's like that, I think that's why we get that great reputation of just being dicks. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you-
we're
what do
gonna
you
pull
do?
out a snake and be like,
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody throws a snake at your neck. It's bad. No, I'm always afraid of getting my ass kicked everywhere. I told Hannah Witten that I wouldn't do stand up in London because I was afraid that they would just beat me up.
No,
Not-
that'll be
not
fun.
provoked or anything.
Just don't
like
do
that.
stand up in like a soccer bar during
Yeah.
a game.
I think I
They
picture them
smash
all
pints.
like that though.
yeah,
Every
it's
bar
just it's the
has soccer on all the time.
it's the scene from
"You,
Euro Trip.
mate."
Yeah,
Favorite.
I was just telling these jokes about.
You fucking what?
Oh no, but hear me out. Wow, America's crazy, huh?
It's
Your
Your
great.
laugh after that was the best part because you actually hoy when you laugh.
I'm sorry.
Hoy, hoy,
I
hoy.
won't
No,
be happy
that
on
was
Tina's
I butchered it.
talking
I'm lost.
How did it go? Hoy, hoy, hoy,
Let me
hoy,
make
hoy.
rules for myself in the back of this book.
I mean, I cackle.
No being truly happy.
I cackle when
Goes
I
Marvel
laugh.
shit
It's
on your
oh no, it's
esophagus.
one of those great laughs. You know, it's one of those ones that was beautiful.
My friend Carly once told me that I
What?
laugh like Bart Simpson, and I haven't really been able to laugh in front of her since.
Oh,
Which
yeah?
is horrible for.
I want
Take
you
the
to
laugh that he did
friends.
and put up the pitch on the audio, and we'll see.
How do you laugh? Have you ever laughed?
I don't think so. No, I do. I laugh all the time. It's I usually just like I rub my face and just go like. When I do actually laugh, I like just cry and can't breathe because that's how.
Oh, the silent laughs always get me because I'll say something, and then that didn't fly, and then you hear this because I've been laughing the whole time.
We were doing like a thing today on our show about like Leo winning the Oscar and all this stuff.
How'd that go?
And we were talking about like we were doing an impersonation of him vaping the entire time, like as he's like doing the speech and everything like that. And like I couldn't handle it. Like my co-host Elliot was just like doing this impersonation from him, and I was just losing it. I was on the floor with like tears coming out of my eyes.
But no noise.
No, because I can't breathe. When I get to laughing that hard, I just think it's the funny. Like it like hits me and I get the giggles. Or like, I'll get the giggles and I won't be able to stop for like 5 minutes straight, even though nothing funny is happening anymore. Yeah, we had a... Yeah, no, it's like I can't replicate it, nor would I want to because it actually physically hurts me because I'm like laughing so hard.
Plus, she'll just make fun of you as soon as it happens.
I'll show you a video later because we kept a bit of. I got the giggles on a show once and we kept a bit of it and like put it on Twitter. It was a couple weeks ago, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to hunt that down.
All right, I'll send it to you. It'll be like you with the little doll that chases you. It'll haunt me forever. So that's the video. Yeah.
Nice. Bringing it back.
Yeah,
Right?
that was.
Full circle.
Yeah, I'm working on my callbacks.
That's good.
I'll get a good one before the end.
I love it.
I'm gonna be pissed off, Mike, for the rest of the show.
How come you don't think I'm being genuine? I honestly think it's happiness in a sound. It's
when
so
you're made fun
great.
of for the first 10, 12, 15 years of your life. Everything
You
dissected.
got made fun of that? No.
This
what
isn't
did you
about
get
me.
bullied
Any
about?
other questions
Tell
in the
me.
bucket box? Put it in the box.
What did you get bullied about?
Am I the bucket box now?
You're the bucket box.
What did you get bullied about? I was too
Did
tall.
I get?
And
I used to have terrible acne on my forehead.
Sure.
And people called me typewriter face.
Typewriter face?
Very unoriginal,
That
but still,
sucks.
it hurts a lot. No.
I don't even get it.
And then
Were they all perfectly in a row?
No.
Like that?
And then everyone still calls me like old man hands because I have extremely like
I've
rough
got the
hands.
opposite.
Okay,
I've always
sure.
got
Yeah.
very
I used to ride BMX, so
moist
and I never
hands.
wore gloves, so I had calluses
Oh,
always.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have seasoned hands.
Yeah, so now I'm just giving every person out there has ammo now. They come up if I'm at like Comic-Con or something like,
Yeah.
hey, typewriter face.
Hey, old mans.
said it once.
Great.
What would you rather, that or this?
I like that because that's I
You
would
want in on
assume
that?
healthier than having
What am I
completely
supposed to
dry
be feeling?
skin. Yeah, I think it's
just like a-
fine.
It's a little clammy.
You're like you're like what they need it.
It's very wet right now.
You're like the kind of thing that like
Yeah, I'll take that back.
when a cashier has to count a lot of money. She's like,
Hey, woman who's always holding
get it
change
now.
for some reason.
I'm like, instead of like, when you turn a page.
Yeah, no,
she's
you,
just dab me.
yeah, just stamp, but you need a stamp. Just
Well, screw you, Christina, who every time we were in drama class in high school and we're standing next to each other, and I was like, all right, class, now hold hands, and she'd go,
Oh, man.
gross.
I'm
like-
next to the
Oh,
sprinkler
I had
system
those.
over here.
Dude, there were some guy friends that I had that had the nastiest hands when you would play video games and you get the controller back and you're
yes.
like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
This is the worst thing in the
well, that
world.
doesn't
that
happen
recently.
with her do it, so that's good.
Yeah, but it's fine now. What happened to the girl in drama class? What's she up to now?
Dead, sadly.
Yeah.
Still gone.
Yeah.
What is
She's
it?
the one you pushed down the stairs?
Yeah, she
No,
was
I
severely dehydrated. How's that
Another
feel?
girl. Yeah.
How's
You just
that
imagine her
feel?
like crawling through the outback, just dying.
Oh, he's laughing now.
And she could have sucked the moisture right out of your hands.
Mind you, at night,
Yeah.
I think I'm at my element at night because my hands are very, very soft at night. No, it's just a day thing, I think.
Yeah.
I'm absorbing all the
What if
condensation.
if you lived up north and your hands would freeze because
That's just blocks of ice.
Wow, yeah. But at night, you should feel them, guys, like a baby's bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Alright.
soft.
Sure.
You hear that noise it makes? You can't do
You
that
need
probably.
like a Tinder Yelp review process. Like, hey, spend
I'm
a
sure
great
there's
night
a-
with Maude.
There's a Tinder for hands. There has to be.
There's a Tinder for hands.
There has to be, right? And feet, like people have that
Oh,
stuff.
I'm on
People
Wiki
love
Feet, so I
feet
don't want to
for
talk
some
about it.
Your feet are on a thing,
Yeah.
You say wiki feet?
Yeah.
so people can
Every
just
time I
look
wore,
up
like-
people's feet.
Every time I'm in like a open-toed shoes and you can see my feet, someone's collated it into a
You have a collection of feet pics?
Collusions?
collection. Pick a question.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm staring.
I'm very
now.
intrigued by the
I have
like
long toes and long fingers, and it's
encyclopedia
fine.
feet.
I'm
Is
okay
that a
with it.
sought after situation?
I think that I'm
Could
in
you play
proportion.
Uncle with your feet? You ever play Uncle?
What?
This
Uncle.
thing, the test of
Oh,
strength
I've
thing?
seen that, yeah.
You ever do that?
with your
You
feet.
have to put your hands up. I'll show you what it is.
No, do it with their feet.
Are your hands too sweaty right now? Is that
Yes.
why you're I'm not going
I'm
to do it with your
nervous.
feet. I don't want this. I'm not this kind. I'm not that person. This is making me feel uncomfortable right now.
Okay, hold on. What do I have to do?
Okay, so this is playing Uncle with somebody.
Yeah.
Right? And you try to like hurt the other person, and then they say, Uncle, Uncle.
You're the
Are
most
your
violent
toes-
person I've ever
Why
met.
You
Uncle?
have never played this
There's
game?
so
No,
many
I've heard of it, but I
jokes.
never played it.
You were a
It
teen.
sounds
What
terrifying.
games did you play as a teenage boy? We played try to hurt each other constantly.
Yeah. Did you do the one where
I would play like video games and.
Oh yeah.
There's one which is effed up in Australia. We've got quite a few where you get a spray deodorant can and you give them frosties and you.
Oh yeah, you can
yeah.
do that with the air too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another one, it was called chicken scratch or something awful, and you would literally have a person scratch their nail over and over in like a
Yeah.
2-inch spot, and the person couldn't break. And then if you said
Indian
stop,
burns and
Then it
there was
was-
one with like salt and an
That's
ice cube
Chinese
that
burn
you
in
could.
Australia.
Yeah.
Chinese burn? You guys are racist.
Yeah, it's
oh,
all
because
racist.
Indian burns just a-okay.
it's all-
no,
always
we're
racist.
talking about the other India.
Still
Yeah,
racist.
the
probably.
India, not the.
But that's,
It
the
doesn't make
chicken
any
Not the one
scratch
that
thing is that's just giving
Christopher
someone
Columbus
else an
accidentally
infection.
found.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but it's a pain tolerance thing. And if you had like a scar, then it's like,
Did you guys play Bloody Knuckles?
what's that one?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Okay,
heard
so
of it, yeah.
there's two different versions. There's the version where you have the smallest. I'm afraid I'm gonna break you. So here we go with this, and then you take your knuckle and you go like that. On the other
Oh,
person's
I will
knuckle,
not.
And the first person to quit loses, or you put your also don't do any of this. Just realize children are watching. Not
Yeah.
gonna want you're gonna want to sit these out. So then you take a coin. Don't even pay attention to this. Watch something else, and you like rev it up. Right?
Oh!
And so I would flick a coin at your knuckles, and
I can't even do it. I can't even get
It's
you.
bad.
I chickened out.
I've seen a quarter stuck in someone's finger before. What were
Is
we
this
talking
before or
about?
after the pencil neck?
Yeah, no, I
Jeez.
have been
This
hurt a lot.
question, I think this will be our last question. Yeah, he thinks so too.
Okay, so Sarah Loogie, at Sarah Loogie on Twitter asks, if you could find out answers to all unanswered questions, but lost all ability to communicate, would you?
No,
That's easy.
Oh no.
I like
So
being dumb
easy.
and talking.
Because you would
way
know
more.
everything and could say nothing.
That'd be terrifying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would not. No, who said that?
Sarah
Sarah
Loogie,
Loogie.
dude.
Sarah.
Her branding was so good that I memorized her name
Yeah.
almost instantly.
That's pretty good.
It's good
Yeah.
branding. That was an easy question, though. We should do one more before.
Do
I-
it.
I can't
Go ahead.
even. I
I
can't
have
e-
seasoned knuckles. Go ahead. Well, you have rings on, which would make you a cheater.
No, here. This one's not, and this is what I'm putting
No,
on.
go ahead and
Nope.
do it.
I can't. I honestly have tried like 4 times. and for
Because
some
you
reason-
like me too much as a friend, you would never want to hurt me physically.
That's what's happening.
Thank you.
And you shouldn't hurt anyone either.
And
Because-
this
I
has been-
I actually went to hit you, and I can't do it. All right, both are up.
All right, now I'm gonna do
Wait,
it.
As
why
I
are
say,
we
as I
letting you
say
do-
goodbye, as we sign off, I'm gonna. Ah!
No.
I feel like that would
wasn't
hurt
good.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
fine.
just definitely hurt yourself.
Yeah, but your hands are like water, so they just kind of wrap around your hands.
See what happened? He said his vulnerable thing, and then found mine, and has been focusing on that one. Yeah, no, I don't think I forgot.
Oh, it's
What?
an interesting psychological thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm bullying you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, she's trying to do it.
She's talking about my acne.
That's mean.
My
You're
acne's
mean,
gone, and
bro.
your hands are still basically water, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one's
Maude.
complained
So
yet.
take that.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Obviously, you can put in your questions. You can do it via Twitter using hashtag Table Talk or jump onto the Reddit. There's a subreddit there that you can just see up the top if you click hot, and it's like, hey, put your topic in. You're like, okay, I've actually thought of a pretty cool one. I'll do exactly that. Then you could be on the show. We'll be answering your questions. My name's Maude Garrett.
She has real wet hands. She has the. Oh, were we not just. Okay, Mike Falzone.
Afraid of objects coming to life and killing her.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm a catch, aren't I?
also apparently
can't
has
cook either.
just a complete encyclopedia of photos of her feet. Check it out. Google
Right.
it. It exists. And
That's
My
I'm
second
I'm
toe's
Ricky.
longer than the big toe, but it's fine. I'm actually really okay with it. I mean,
it's great that
And we'll
you've
totally
accepted it
make fun of your
personally.
laugh. If you have a unique laugh that your family loves, she will tear it to bits.
no, I love unique laughs.
Mm-hmm.
I go to comedy shows to hear people laugh.
Yeah, I just stand in the background.
I just love that. You know that one person. You must get this all the time. That one person that's.
I don't really. That's my problem. Is I don't make a ton of people laugh, which is why I'm thinking about getting out of it pretty soon. We can next time on Table.
We've all exposed our personal shortcomings.
Yeah, it's been a real kind of
God, I don't want to come back.
I just want to
Yeah.
make sure.
that.
Yeah, it's still very wet.
Let me see.
Still extremely wet.
Can I touch it?
My finger slipped off.
Hey
of my
Ricky,
hand.
if people want to chat with you on social media, where can people find you?
Oh my God, the other one slipped right off when he tried to grab my finger. That was incredible.
Where can people find you?
At RickyFTW.
On everything?
Oh no, go YouTube.
Oh God,
Go
no.
on YouTube and search guy's dick pops out of his pants when he squats.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's you.
What?
It's a great video.
Great.
Oh, and I'm on YouTube too. Just you'll figure it out. Just go to Twitter's fine.
You're smart.
Did you see how I reacted? You could tell I've got 2 older brothers, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Have you seen the video?
Fudging?
No.
It's great.
Does it?
It was dick
Spoiler,
pops out.
does it?
It was like the biggest video last week, except for that damn Daniel thing. It overtook it.
Still haven't seen
unfairly.
God damn.
But you'll never
No
see
idea.
dick pop out guy on Ellen. So
Yeah.
You heard it here
Really?
first, guys.
Yeah.
Well, not really, you probably. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
If somebody high fives you, will both of you be soaking wet?
yeah, it's like
Find out.
high fiving you is
deserve
like
it.
biting into a piece of 5 gum.
On a solo, Captain the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
Yes, indeed, if it's a fast ship.
Fast ship. You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?